Today we are going to be doing an empties video. It has been a while. The last one I did was in January. I did an organization of my vanity and a declutter at the same time. So it has been a while since I did one, so I figured I'd do it today. When I was spring cleaning, I ended up recycling some stuff because I was just tired of having sample packets, so I got rid of those. But for the most part, I accumulated enough to do a video, and I'm tired of holding on to them, so that's what we're going to do today. These ones seem to be my most used products anyway, so it's going to be really nice to, get through them, use some new things because I have too much. So there's going to be no order here because I was too lazy and did not put them in order. So we're just going to pick and choose and talk about them and go from there. So the first thing is this soft soap, vanilla and brown sugar. It's a hand soap. Now, I love soft soap. I think if you wanted a really good, affordable soap that works well and smells well, this one's the way to go, especially for a hand soap. It smells good, works good. I like it, lasts a long time. So there's one thing. So exciting. So the next one, we'll do soft soap again. This is a Body Butter Heavenly Vanilla Moisturizing Body Wash. I love the soft soap body washes. The one thing that I find about them is when you start to get to the end, it's really hard to get the rest of the soap out. I'm not sure why, but I still really love them, and I feel like they work really good, especially if you have sensitive skin. They work really well, and they smell good too, and they last a long time. So if you were looking for a good body wash that's good for sensitive skin, or just a good one in general, these are really good, affordable, and they last me quite a long time. Next up, this is the Soapstones Natural Skincare Pink Sugar Body Scrub. I went through this and I really liked it. I love the smell of it. This was really sugary. It really did exfoliate well. I find the sugar ones exfoliate the best if you want a more, not harsh, but if you want one that's going to exfoliate really well. These sugar scrubs exfoliate good. For sensitive skin, it worked good. Everything was good about it. I really like this. So if you were looking for a good scrub, this one is really good. It smells good too. Really liked it. I ended up going through one of the Herbicane Camille hand creams. Really liked this stuff. I wanted a bunch more, and I got a bunch more for Christmas because of how much I like this. For sensitive and dry skin, it works very well. It's a very thick hand cream. It is really thick, very moisturizing. If you use too much, it won't sink into the skin. That is the only thing. So a little goes a long way. So I used up one of these. One thing I found, and I don't know if it's just this bottle because I've never had it with any other bottles before, and I've never had this experience. I had this since January because I got it for Christmas, so I opened this one in January. And just this past month, so in June, I noticed that when I would apply it, it would just become very sticky, and it just would not go into the skin no matter how much I used. If I used a pea size, if I used a little bit more, if I used a little bit less, no matter how much I used, it just got sticky. So I'm not sure what happened, why it got like that. I'm hoping it's just this one bottle. I ended up using it anyway because of how much I like it. It's very low fragrance, very good and natural kind, so this is a really good hand cream. But I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to try out my other 7 bottles and see what's going on. I went through another, because I always go through these, I went through one of the Body Shop little body butters. Really like these. Always love these. They're always good. Always a good body butter to have. One other thing I went through, and this is getting everywhere because it's warm, this is the Paperweight Natural Deodorant. I know I included it in one of my videos. I can't remember if it was a dedicated review or if it was in with the natural deodorants video. I can't remember, but I know I reviewed this on my channel, and I've had this for a while now. And I did really like it. This is a very natural essential oil type of deodorant. It lasted me a long time. I would only have to apply it once, maybe twice a day, depending on the gym, work, the weather, things like that. The one thing I have to say about this is the scent. If you're not really into the essential oil type of scents, or if you really like to wear a specific perfume, some do not mix with this because of the scent of it. It just did not mix well for me. Some hand creams, it would not match together. My favorite perfume, Ariana Grande one, it would not match with it at all. So it did work very well. It was just something where it would have to be like a standalone product. I know there's a reason why a lot of people don't like to wear perfume, but if there's a reason why you don't like to wear it and you want something to smell good and you get this, you'll be good because you really do smell it. If you store it in like a hot place, even in your room, even on my desk, it gets melty, so you will have to put it in the fridge every now and then so that nothing happens to it. But other than that, it did work. So I ended up using 3 toothpastes, you know, just because I ended up using them. This one I did not like. This was the Crest Pro Health Advance Gum Protector. I did not like it, so I'm not going to spend time talking about it. I just, whatever toothpaste I have, I just use up because I don't like having a bunch of them, so I use them up and then I buy myself the one that I want because toothpaste is expensive apparently. This is the Colgate Clean Mint Total something. I didn't like this again. Not a fan. Was not good. The next one was the Carbon Cocoa. I actually got this a while ago, and while I was cleaning out my vanity, I noticed that I still had it with the Carbon Cocoa Charcoal and Carbon Cocoa Charcoal. I don't know if that came out weird. So I seen that I had this and I really wanted to use it to see how it would work alone. The one thing that I want to say about this is I would not purchase it just to have as a toothpaste. I would not just go out and repurchase it because I don't have it anymore. This is something that I would get along with the charcoal. So if I wanted to repurchase the charcoal, I would purchase the toothpaste to go along with it just because it's like that extra step. But it's not something that I would just go out of my way for and buy. I would just continue using my favorite toothpaste from the drugstore. I would not go out and buy this. But one thing I will say is it did taste very good. It did do a good job whitening teeth, like as much as it could do. These are just 3 little samples. This was a Neutrogena shampoo, a conditioner, and this was a Paul Mitchell conditioner. Yeah. These, they were just from like the hotels. I had them in my gym bag for when I was going to shower at the gym. So these were all pretty good. Just kind of like your typical, you know, hotel things. So I always pick them up whenever I go because then at least I can put them in my gym bag, and for days that I either forget my shampoo or don't want to store big bottles, I have these that I can just use, or if I run out of shampoo, I have little backups. And I actually should like wash these out and put my shampoo in here. This way I don't have to carry big bottles. I may do that. The only one that I didn't like though was the Neutrogena's body lotion. I did not like the smell of that. Don't know why. After smelling that, I just would not want to even pick up one of their like lotions. I don't know if they all smell like that, but it did not smell good. So I gave that to my sister because I don't want it. Alright, so moving on. This is the, what is this? This is the Soft Facial Cleansing Sponge from The Body Shop. I love this. I use this for a month and then I put in my empties because I don't want to continue using a sponge over a month. I love this. I think that the next time I go out, I'm going to have to go and pick more up because if you have sensitive skin, this works very well. I will take using this over a face cloth, over some spin brushes, over many things just because of how well it actually works. It works very well to clean your face. It works very well to remove masks and everything. I think they're only about $4, so all in all, they're not overly expensive and they're very good. I don't know what this one is called, but this is the, I think the Rene Paris. It's one of their hydrating shine masks for dry hair. I got this from a FabFitFun box and I am so sad that it is gone because it's my favorite hair mask. You only need a little bit. It went a long way. Everything is oily and shiny because of what was left in the deodorant. But this went a long way. It did such good things for my hair. This is something I would repurchase. I think it is a little bit pricier, but all in all, it was very good for the hair. So it's something that I would want to buy again and would want to try like the shampoo and conditioner along with it just because of how well it actually worked. If you have dry hair, damaged hair, if you need a good mask, this one is very good and I highly recommend it. I ended up going through a conditioner, but I again recycled it because I was cleaning and I was tired of holding on to like a little bin of empties. But I ended up going through a Nutricare shampoo from Finola. Again, my favorite shampoo and conditioner and hair care line is from them. I've noticed a huge difference in my hair from switching from like drugstore stuff to the salon stuff, and I noticed that I don't go through this stuff as fast as I went through the drugstore stuff. I notice my hair is always very clean and great after I use this. Right now I am using a little travel size Pantene bottle of shampoo that I use at the gym just because I had it, wanted to use it up. It's not even comparable to this. This cleans my hair so, so nice. I really, really like it, and it smells like butterscotch, so you can't go wrong. The next thing I went through is the Mary Kay Botanical Effects Cleansing Gel. I used this up in about a year. I did bounce from different face washes and cleansers just to try them out, but I always did go back to this one. I've noticed that this one never caused me breakouts. I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I'd want to say I think 3 to 5 people did message me asking me if it broke me out after, or telling me that it just did not work for them. Skincare is literally different person to person. It's not going to be the same for everyone, and everyone's going to want a different thing. This one worked very, very well for me, and it also smelled good. I noticed I did not need to use a lot, and I noticed that it would help just take off the extra bit of makeup that maybe the makeup remover didn't, or if I showered and then wanted to just give my face a good clean, it would help take it all off. No breakouts, no irritation, nothing like that. It worked so well. I used this with my spin brush. That was the best way for me to use it. And I also used my little microfiber face towel. That is another thing that I've noticed. I noticed the face cloth can break me out very quickly. I have not used a face cloth in, I'd want to say, a week, and I don't really have anything. Like, these are just like the leftover from the bug bites that I've had in like every video, but I don't have anything. When I use face cloths, that's when I notice my skin breaks out bad. When I just use my little microfiber towels, they don't break out, so that could also be it. But anyway, this is a very good face cleanser. I would definitely get it again, but I've just got so many that I need to go through them. Okay, so let's just go through these sample things here. I actually ended up using this today, and I'm going to go and repurchase it just because of how much I liked it. This was a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Really, really liked it. I have a little bit left in here, but I think by the time I go back to use this, it's just going to be like dry. So I need to get myself this because I liked it, and now I know why a lot of people talk about it and have it. I never understood that, but now I do. The next little sample I got was the Clinique Prep and Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. Something that I would actually look into purchasing when I go to like Sephora or somewhere where they have Clinique, just because of how much I enjoyed it, and it didn't make my skin break out or irritated, and it smelled very, very nicely. So I'm gonna look into this because I really do want to get it. The last thing that I have for a sample is this Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. Now this, I did not see a reason for me to like go out and buy it. I definitely did like it, and it did feel nice on my face, and it felt okay, but I just didn't have anything to be like, yeah, I need to go out and buy it. It was kind of just like your typical jelly moisturizer. Like, I have other moisturizers that are probably less expensive that work just as good, so it was good. It was fine. I just don't see a reason for me to go out and buy it. But I do see a reason to go out and buy the 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser. So the first mask was the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Deep Cleansing Mask. This one I did like. I think it was fun, and I also think it was beneficial for the skin just because it sat on your skin, it bubbled up, and then you were to apply the rest of the, what would you call it? The rest of the product onto your face after. My face felt good, it looked good, it smelled good, so I did really, really like it. This is a mask that I would definitely get again because I really enjoyed it and I liked it a lot. This was a like 111 Skin Rose Gold face mask. They're like $35 each. I was not impressed by it. I really did not like it. I don't know if I want to do like a dedicated video on it showing like the application and everything, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. But all in all, was not impressed. This is not something that I would like go out and buy, and to be completely honest with you, I have like 4 more that's kind of like, do I really want to use them? Because it was just too big. I felt like there was just too much product, and all in all, I feel like, okay, it made my face glowy, but I can definitely just use a mask and use some moisturizer and it's going to be like that anyway. I don't know, but was not really impressed with these, and I would not pay $35 for a mask. I'm just saying. The last couple items here are some makeup things. So I ended up going through my little sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This I will pick up again when I go to Sephora. Right now I have this SPF, what is it? The Coola SPF setting spray, so I'm not in a rush just because I'll use that until I go I don't really need to go right now, but I use this. I really, really liked it. Really recommend it if you want something good to set your makeup to stay all day. This is really good. The next one here is the Lash Camera Lashes from Tarte. I got this in a Christmas sample box. This I was never impressed with. I did not like this. I got it and I just didn't like the outcome of it. I didn't like the finish. I didn't think it made my eyelashes look very, very nice. And I've had this for a while and I feel like the formula is changing a little bit. I've never been impressed with it. It's getting older, it's getting crusty, and I just don't want to put it on my eyes anymore. Not just that, I've noticed when I put it on my eyes, they get a little bit itchy. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it's just not for me. Last two things, these are my go-to and I will pick these up when I do a drugstore makeup haul. Right now, my one that I'm using is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. I literally just want to use up all my mascaras until I buy any more. So this one is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. This one is in Very Black and this one is in brown. I did not know there was brown mascaras. Had no idea. So I've had the black one for, I'd want to say, a good 6 months. I didn't use it for 6 months, I'm just saying. I've had this for a good 6 months, and then I've had the brown one for about 4 months, 5 months. So I've used them like day to day, because these are my day-to-day mascaras. I've used them lots, and it's to the point now where when you like open it, you don't really hear that like sound anymore. The formula is not as good as it was. So I just find that they're empty. They're done. It's time to go. I've had them for long enough. They don't make the same sound. They're kind of crusty around the edges. They're not as good, but these are the best ones to get from the drugstore, and they go on sale for, I believe, anywhere from like $3 to $6, because the last time I picked one up was $3 and the other one I picked up was for like $6, so they're not expensive. They're good to have. I know they also have a waterproof one if that's what you want, but like I said, they have 2 different colors, so they may have more. I have no idea. So my favorite drugstore mascaras, they're gone. So that was all my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were basically like most of my favorite products. I went through a good amount of things, so now I can finally start fresh, try different things out, finally get the old stuff out, try some new stuff, repurchase the things I love, and go from there. Let me know one thing in the comments that you like to use day to day, and I will see you guys in the next one.